would have blown. But in terms of my attitude in the video, you know, people were telling me, oh, well, you just didn't care. Listen, guys, I wasn't able to sleep after that happened. Do you know how hard it was for me after the car, like I paid for his tow to get back to his house so he could get the car home? Do you know how hard it was for me to leave him that night and say, all right, man, we're cool? Like, are you kidding me? In any situation that's really, really bad, the only thing that I can do, the only thing that the other person can do, and all the people that I know do the same thing, we just make the best of the situation we're in. I know JP was horribly pissed at me the minute I called him and told him that his car just magically kept dying. I knew he was incredibly pissed when I told him, yeah, your car just, it's dead. Like, can you imagine if I gave you the keys to my vet and you call me and tell me you blew up my motor? I'd be pretty mad. But would I be screaming at you? Would I be cursing you out? Would I be like pissed off at you for something? Unless you really did something to break the motor, no, I'm not gonna. JP and I had to wait for over an hour for the tow truck to get there. I mean, the last thing we needed to do was be screaming at each other for over an hour when the AAA guy got there. But we just made the best of the situation we were in. Like I said, there was nothing else we could have done. So please pardon my attitude if I sounded too nonchalant. I did care. And in the last video, I also said no cars got hurt. I misspoke. I meant to say nobody got hurt. The rest of the video is going to be me driving, talking about something, so we're going to cut to me doing that right about... My man, Jeffrey. You know, Jeffrey, JR Garage, that man's got deep pockets. I'll tell you what, I don't even have, you know, like a simile for that, you know, deep as, like, I don't even know what to compare it to. And he started a rental company service, like a luxury rental car service. That's why he bought that warehouse, if you guys ever saw that on his channel. So he ended up buying one of those Tesla, like, P90Ds, like the Model X, the one that cost a shit, like, it's stupid fast. He got it fully loaded, like, with every option you could possibly buy on that fucker. And with all those options, not only do you get misaligned door panels, go to Matt Farah's Instagram, you'll find out what I'm talking about, but you get the fastest SUV in the world currently. But that's not the part that I care about. He paid $140,000 for that thing, or $130K or something along those lines. Where do you just shell out $140,000 at 17? Ooh, I'm just gonna write a check here, $140,000 to a new Tesla Model X that I'm gonna rent out. What in God's green earth, like, what? And I'm really not exaggerating. Like, when I was told about this, like, I freaked out over the phone. I was like, are you kidding me? This was $12,500. Do you know how many of these I could have bought for that much money? Motherfucker, if you live in the right place, if you live in Virginia, you can buy a house for that much. But yeah, it's got the gold wing doors. The thing is stupid fast, you know? Like, you know, I would never buy one. I just don't care. Like, I like things that make a shit ton of noise. Although I do think it's cool that, you know, they have instant torque. That's why they accelerate so fast. Young, straight up for like 140K, see me on the drag strip. See what I can do with this car, baby. 140K, you can build a car that runs 8s for 140K. Hell, if you know the right people, you probably could build it for 7s. It would only ever run one pass, so you better get it right the first time. But it'd do 7s. It's an over-glorified SUV. But hey, if people are willing to rent it out, they want that, I mean, give them what the customer wants. Make money, that's the world, right? But moving on, there's something else I wanted to talk about. There was a company that contacted me. They're just starting out. They had this crazy idea. Like, I mean, when they emailed me this, I was like, how on God's green earth are you gonna do that? Picture this, right? You could own 3 cars or 4 cars for the price of 1. Say you got like 30K, you were gonna buy like a 30K Vet, you know, that smart move, buy a Corvette. Now the thing is, car enthusiasts like you and me, or bike enthusiasts, whatever, we spend money that we don't have. Even when we know that we shouldn't buy it. Like, the world says we shouldn't buy it, your mind says you shouldn't buy it, your parents say you shouldn't buy it, hell, your bank account says you shouldn't buy it. That usually sells people. If somebody wants a car to have fun with, like, I got 2 cars. I have the Vet and then I have my Altima. And I drive that, you know, when it's shit outside. You know, I drive that when I'm just running around, putting around. I'm not gonna have fun in a car that barely makes 150 horsepower. But the thing about fun cars is you can't drive them all year round. If you buy a $250,000 Lamborghini, tell me with a straight face you're gonna drive that when it's 10 degrees outside. Basically what this company does is you can get 3 cars, 4 cars for the price of 1, but you only can have those cars for a certain part of the year. So say you wanted 3 cars, say you wanted, like, for example, say you wanted a Jeep Wrangler because you want to go off-roading. You also want a Vet, and then for some odd reason you want to fix or repair daily. Now, all of those cars together, if you buy all those cars outright, first of all, not only do you need the space and the tools or whatnot, or the income to be able to maintain all those cars at the same time, but you're looking at shelling out about, well, 120K maybe, you know, get a good deal, maybe 100, whatever, but that's a lot of money. And the worst part is, it's not like you're gonna be driving the car every day. But the nice thing about this company is say you only do drive, you know, your nice car a certain part of the year, or you only drive a motorcycle a certain part of the year. Like a motorcycle is the best simile. They don't do motorcycles. They're only doing cars right now. Do motorcycles. I'm just joking. Please don't do motorcycles. Can you imagine like the lawsuits like during the winter of people dumping the bikes? So this company allows you to get 3 cars at the same time for the price of that 1 car, right? But you only get those cars certain parts of the month. So you could have your Vet during the summer when it's nice outside and you don't have to worry about it like pouring. In the winter, when you damn well know you can't drive the Vet, you could have the Jeep so you could go off-roading or whatever. And then the other 4 months of the year, say, you know, you could have your Ford, you know, just to make jokes about it. Hell, I don't know what you do with it. But they're also looking to do like 4 cars in 1 year, so you'd have like each car for 3 months. It's a very interesting idea these guys have, and it solves the issue of, well, I want a fun car and I want, you know, a daily driver car, but I can't afford both. But this company is just starting out. Like, I mean, they haven't done anything real official yet. They have a website. It's Carigy.com. I'll put it in the description. Just take 2 minutes. Just go look at it. Do them a favor. Do me a favor, because I'd love to see this. But just take 2 seconds out of your day. You know, even while watching this video, just like, I mean, go in the description. But if you're on your phone, which is where like most of the people watch these videos anyway, you know, I'll put a card like right here. That way you guys can like click on it or whatever, like just look at it real quick. I'm sure they have a mobile version, but they want to start the service. And frankly, I want them to get started too. I think it's such a cool idea that you could own the cars, you could own all these cars at once, but you only drive them when you actually drive them. There's a contact section at the bottom of the website. You know, you could send them critiques, you could send them whatever, or even just let them know, hey, I love this service, I love this idea, I can't wait, I really hope you guys can get this started. Just tell them Jimbo sent you. Anyway, let me know in the comments, do you guys think it's a good idea? Would you actually do the service? I mean, if it was, you know, if it was readily available, accessible, easy to do. In other news, I'm doing the MSF course at the moment. I will be done the 23rd of October. And if I play my cards right, I might even be able to get a bike like right at the beginning of November. But I might be able to do it depending on what offers are available. Like I said, like right now, bikes are dirt cheap. You know, you can get, I've seen 600s, like that's what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get a 600 CBR, something around there like that. Hell, a Gixxer would be cool. I mean, I want, like people are telling me, get a cruiser, Jim. You like American cars? Get a cruiser. Only